and today I'm excited to bring another review to you all. Today we're going to be reviewing together the Spider-Man No Way Home, the Amazing Spider-Man figure. That's a lot of Spider-Mans right there. But yeah, I'm excited to review this one with you all. I know that this figure came out a few months ago and I just haven't gotten to it yet. I'm one of those people where now I kind of want to open it in front of the camera, in front of, you know, all of you, and give my first impressions and how I feel, and, you know, go on from there. So let's get this figure going. We'll check out the box and look at the details, articulations, and I'll give my final opinions at the end. Let's get on with the review. So, looking at the front, we can see we got the Spider-Man image, which looks great. We got the Spider-Man logo on the side, and we got the Bandai Namco sticker, which I believe if you're in the US, they put this sticker on there. And we got Spider-Man in some really cool dynamic poses. Hopefully we can replicate a few of those today. And yeah, let's check this figure out. I'm excited. And here we go. We got Spider-Man, and yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, okay, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. So we have Spider-Man and all his beautiful accessories just flying all out at me. But here we go. Let's get this plastic piece off of him and just get him standing right there for now. And we'll go on. We'll start with the perfect. So here we go with the accessories. We have multiple pairs of hands. This is the first pair, which are a pair of wall crawling hands, I believe, which looks really good. And then we have a pair of web slinging hands, which are always nice to have. The good old web slinging hands. And I noticed, like, with this, it has like a metallic shimmer, sort of. Like the Spider-Man definitely has a metallic shimmer on it. He also comes with two more hands for as if he wanted to like hold something, like his mask. Oops. But yeah, he has those as well, which looks really good. Details of those. And then he has two more hands. Okay, I think these are the web crawling hands. These definitely look like they're, I mean, wall crawling hands. I said web crawling hands. These are definitely his wall crawling hands, I believe. These ones definitely, these hands definitely look like they're just, maybe both of them are. Just one's more, like the fingers are more in like this. And then last but not least, for his hands, he has two pointer fingers for the Spider-Man meme where they point their fingers at each other. And then he comes with a long web shooter, which is just made out of plastic, but it has like a frost look on there. I don't know if it's making it out good on the camera, which is nice. And then he has two medium-sized ones, which has the part where you put into the wrist peg right there, the rings. And these look good. And then he has two smaller ones, which I just dropped one on the floor. Give me 1 second. And here we are. And those are his two smaller web shooters. And let's see. Oh yeah. Just right away, this figure feels really good. Like, it definitely feels a lot, the joints feel tighter than the Tobey Maguire Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, I think this one definitely has tighter joints. It definitely feels a little bit heavier too. But yeah, this figure looks really cool. The only thing that I was unsure about was like the metallic, how it was gonna show up like on this figure when I seen it in person. But I think it's starting to stick to me. And I was hoping to watch The Amazing Spider-Man to see if it matched the outfit in the movie before I did this review, but I wasn't able to. But yeah, you can see that it definitely, let me zoom in right here. Yeah, it's got like a shimmer. The eyes are like a white with the pearlescent shimmer on the front. And this definitely has like a metallic look all around. And that shines a lot, the spider on the back. But yeah, this figure looks good. Like I said, the shimmer, the metallic, I wasn't used to it at first, but I think now that it's open and I'm looking at it more, I'm starting to get pretty used to it. But yeah, no, I think this figure definitely looks good. Now checking out, there we go. Now, let's check out some articulation with the Spider-Man. Spider-Man can look up that much, can look down about this far. Spider-Man arms do go up to a T shape, which is nice. You do have a good butterfly joint that comes out, which you can see. Let me zoom in right here. It comes out about that far, and there's not much gappage, which is really good. Can he cross his arms? Let's see. He can. Yeah, he can almost cross his arms. So that's pretty good. I like butterfly joints like that where they can pretty much cross their arms. So SH Figuarts is doing a lot better with that. He does have a upper shoulder or upper arm swivel, sorry. And he does have double jointed elbows with the wrist pegs very flexible. They do come out far, so you can have him in all sorts of different, you can move his wrist in different poses, but be careful because these pegs are thin right here. Spider-Man also can turn, did I do the head already? Yep, 360. Spider-Man can bend back about that far, so you can get him going in some really dynamic web swinging poses. He can go forward about this much, which is really good. So you can really crouch. There is a little bit of gapping right there when you do that. Spider-Man can move. Wow, that upper torso, yeah, that moves good. The upper diaphragm on there, that moves really good. So that does go around really well. It's on a ball peg, which is really good. And the bottom does move a little too. You can't really go side to side too much without some stress, but it does move a little. He does have a upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, which are really good. His feet can go back all the way, so you can bend it back about that far. Ankle rocker is really good, so you can really get him on the walls and doing some really dynamic poses with his ankles. And his legs do go out probably about that far forward, about that much. And I think we did back probably about that much, which is good. So yeah, this figure definitely has a lot of articulation, which is really cool. And it seems like it's not hard at all to get him going in like some sort of pose. Like he's already ready to go. He seems like he's just super dynamic. Yeah, he's really dynamic. Let me see if I can get him to stay just off of that. Come on. He wants to, but he's just, I don't know if my table's leaning a little. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get him to stay in this pose. He does dynamically pose well. It's just right now I'm not getting him to stay. But that's my own fault. It's my rookie posing skills. There we go. We got him in a different pose. He's like, you know what, I'll go with this one. But yeah, this figure is really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie. The posing on him is really nice. Like, I'm surprised that he just feels so good. Like, he's definitely the definitive Andrew Garfield Spider-Man to me. But yeah, I like this figure a lot. I definitely was surprised by that articulation. It's pretty good. And here we are with size comparison, and what do you all think about it? I'm not sure if Tobey Maguire is shorter than Andrew Garfield. I'm assuming that he is, based on the scale of these figures, but not by much. So if that's the case, then yeah, it looks really good on scale. They definitely use two different bodies. Now, when it comes to these two figures, I was just realizing something, that I think I like the way the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man figure is manufactured, but I like the paint apps more on the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And honestly, it's just the Andrew Garfield figure feels like the joints are tighter, definitely feels like it's easier to pose, feels like it's got more longevity to it. This Spider-Man just, you know, feels a little bit looser right here. The joints are looser. The paint is a little bit more inconsistent with the legs right here compared to the legs on the Andrew Garfield. So I do like the blues on the Andrew Garfield. I wish they were a bit more consistent with the Tobey Maguire, but in the end, I do like the red paint apps more on this. I'm not sure if Andrew Garfield outfit was so metallic in the movie. Like, I even looked up some screenshots and I saw some pictures where it looked like it was a little, but then I seen some where it wasn't. So I'm not really sure if they got it 100% accurate. But nonetheless, I'm excited that both of these figures are out. So yeah, that's the size comparison of both of them. And for my final impressions, I have to say that I do like this figure. When I first got it, I wasn't too sure. I think it's just because I'm not a big fan of the metallic color. But as I've been playing with it and taking it out more, this figure is definitely stuck on to me, and I like it a lot. Just compared to the first one, it definitely feels more durable. The blues are definitely more consistent with his outfit compared to the Friendly Neighborhood one, where it's a little bit dirtier on the thigh area and then a different color on the leg. But nonetheless, still a great figure. This one just feels more durable, so I kind of like this one a bit more than the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man one. I also like that the body mold for this figure, I don't know what it is, just the other Spider-Man definitely looks a little bit more like kind of chunkier. This Spider-Man looks more, you know, versatile, slimmer build, definitely has that Andrew Garfield look to it for the body. The only thing that I wish that this figure came with is maybe the, you know, Andrew Garfield head sculpt, but I know that there were some licensing issues with that, so hopefully in the future they can reissue this one with the head sculpt. I don't know really too much, you know, other things that it could have came with, but just in the end, you know, I really like this figure. It's super easy to pose and it's just really fun. It definitely feels really durable. And if you're a Spider-Man fan, I think that this figure is definitely a must-have. So thank you everybody for watching my video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that this video helped you out a bit to deciding if you want to buy the figure, or if you already have it and you just, you know, liked watching someone else compliment it because it is a great figure. That's cool too. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you.